This is the Wisekrakrbusiness, and today we're going to talk about the ZHUGE. And this is a beautiful crossbow weapon which can fire very rapid bolts. So, now we know that, it is time for our first build. And it is a corrosive and puncture damage build. And as you can see, we have a lot of critical chance and critical multiplier. But we also have the primed fast hands because this weapon doesn't reload very fast, but now it does. And of course we have the bladed rounds. On a kill we get some 120 extra % of critical damage. So let's try that out against a couple of high level grenadiers, and as you can see, the bladed rounds is activated in the top right corner and the damage will be increased. And you need, let's say, 4 bolts to kill one of these level 100 bastards, which is pretty good. And sometimes when you shoot in the head, only needs 2. So this weapon is amazing and it fires very fast. So let's try it in the mission because, well, we need to know how accurate this weapon is and how fast it actually is. This weapon is an automatic weapon, so that means that if you push your mouse button and keep on pushing it, you will just keep on firing. But as long as you do that, you are not very accurate. So don't just keep holding that mouse button. You have to fire in bursts. Since we are just killing everybody that surrounds us, bladed rounds is constantly activated, which means we deal so much more damage. So now that we have seen the great build for this weapon, now it is time for a fun build with some blast and puncture damage, ladies and gentlemen. And this time we have the Thunderbolt mod installed, and that means that we have a chance for explosive damage every time we shoot. And since this weapon shoots fast, we have a lot of chance. So let's try it against these big group of bastards, and it works great. With the blast damage, you knock your enemies down, of course. It doesn't deal a lot of damage, but it sure is a lot of fun. And that is why we play games, of course. So here we go. Look at them all dying. It is working, ladies and gentlemen. The puncture damage, of course, which is great against armored enemies. So these bastards are dying pretty quickly. So now it's time to do a void mission with the Ivara, and with her Artemis bow, she can do even more damage with the explosions because now we shoot 7 arrows at once. Another great property for this weapon is that it is silent. So great for the Ivara. She can just be invisible all the flipping time. So now let's summarize this weapon. It has a high critical chance and a high status chance. It is silent, as I said, and very accurate. This weapon is not very effective against shields, however. And when you are firing at full auto, it has a high recoil. So now you have all the information for the ZHUGE. So get this one and have some fun. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, adios. This is the Wisekrakrbusiness, and today we're going to talk about the passive abilities of all the Warframes. So we're going to go through them from A to Z. And that means we begin with A, and that means Ash. Well, with the Ash, we can now deal extra slash damage because his passive ability will deal 25% more damage